I really looking at a Corvette? Really? Wow. Wow. No way. Look at that glass engine. Oh my God. Corvette. Wow. Look at that ass. Wow. Is that a Corvette, dude? Look at that. There was a glass engine in the back. So you got the trunk, the front. That's the trunk. I like that. Oh my God. Come on, man. I think they nailed it. Interior. Whoa, look at that right there. Oh my God. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Look at the speedometer, the dash. Oh man. Thing's a game changer in a way, you know? It's like a disruptive type of car, you know? Am I really looking at a Corvette? Really? So what do you think about this new Corvette? 2020 Corvette C8. I don't know, man. That thing looks pretty hot. In fact, my wife, she sent me like a text, and I thought it was a Camaro. Just, you know, I was doing other things, and she sent me the picture of the Corvette, and I was like, whatever, next, you know. And turns out it was the C8 Corvette, and I was like, whoa, you know, because everybody's talking about it, you know. They've been hyping it up. I heard that the engine blew up or something like that, you know. I'm trying to get in the shade, but after looking at some videos, man, I gotta say this thing is pretty hot. You know, what is it, like 6.2 liter V8 naturally aspirated? I mean, this is pretty decked out, man. Starting under $60,000. You spec that bad boy out, another 10 grand, 12 maybe, with all that carbon fiber. I would say, you know what? That can, so maybe $75,000 tops, and you got like a semi sort of exotic looking Corvette that everybody's been talking about. Come on, man, that's like a no-brainer. Like a nice everydayer, you know. I was looking at some everydayer because we don't have a good everydayer car, you know, and I just like having a sport car instead of driving around in Hyundai, you know. That's our everydayer. Hollister. That's good enough, but I don't know, man. I always like having fun with the everydayer, so I actually sent an email out to you know, to do reserve yours, you know, when you're on the website. I got a phone call this morning though.
Good morning, Richard. This is Celeste at Fairway Chevrolet Buick GMC calling about your online inquiry of the 2019 Chevrolet Corvette. Please give me a call back at your earliest convenience so we can go ahead and better assist you here. You're able to reach me at 702-432-3581. And again, my name is Celeste at Fairway Chevrolet Buick.
I guess the salesperson wanted to discuss how to go about it, and I'm gonna try to probably head down there right now and see what's all about, you know, find out a little bit more. Not sure we're gonna order it yet though. Just, you know, trying to come in into terms like, man, we're really gonna get a Corvette, you know. The last one, my wife wasn't too big on it. But this one, she was all over it. And usually if she's all over it, it's probably gonna be done. But I'm trying to, you know, get a grip with the fact that we're gonna own a Corvette. But other than that, yeah, kind of head to the dealership and check that out, you know. I don't think they have one on the floor. It's probably gotta be more talking, if anything. You know, do this, do that. I need deposit, you know, that kind of thing, right? So we'll see what she, you know, what she have to say. Okay, so here we are at the Chevy dealer after all the BSing around. I found myself here at Chevy dealer, so I was gonna go talk to a salesperson. I guess her name is what's her name now? Salsa, I think. Anyway, at Fairway Chevrolet. There it is, right there, guys. So anyway, we're gonna see what, I guess, get some information on ordering this C8 Corvette. I think it'll be pretty cool to get the lowdown, you know, the process, and I hope that they're not going to whack me with MSRP. I mean, not MSRP, markup. The markup. Sorry, I was driving there. So I just so you guys know, I hate coming car dealerships. I love coming on the day they're closed or late at night, just, you know, walking around. Oh shit, it's a cop. I do not want them to see me holding this camera while driving. But yeah, so I typically do not like, you know, coming to dealerships where you just get bombarded by a bunch of salesmen, you know. I like coming over here and hang out while there's nobody here. You know, it's just more peaceful that way. You can take your time, check cars out, things like that. I just do not like coming to dealerships and people just come all over you, you know. It gets annoying, man. Anyway, I think I found a parking. That's pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get bombarded by tons of salesmen.
Right now we're only gonna get like 8 of them.
Did you say deposit in?
Yeah, I'm gonna find out what the deposit is on it.
Okay.
Because as of right now we're only gonna get 8. I'm not sure. I think they're gonna be hitting here in January. That's when we're gonna get them.
So who do I get? You know, who do I talk to get the lowdown?
Well, let me find out. Let me find out for you, because it's a little tricky right now, because I know that they have some of them like reserved and all that stuff. Okay. So let me find out for you.
Okay. Already early in this. Already early in this order or process. The guy said there's like reserves, 8 of them, you know, it's already could be reserved, da 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 da. You know what that means? Markup. I could be wrong, we'll see.
They're pretty much sold. They're, you know, the people who were previous owners, they've already jumped on it. They've already asked to pretty much put a deposit on it.
Okay.
So what we can do is we can put you on a list. As soon as we have one available, we can call you in. You can, you know, pretty much, you know, tell them what exactly it is that you want on it, and you can put a deposit in it. And then once it's ready to come down, we'll let you know.
So what's the deposit? How much is it?
I think the minimum deposit is $5,000 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, and that goes towards your loan if you're thinking about financing or whatever it is that you're thinking about doing. Okay. But as of right now, all I can really do is add you on a list and let you know when they'll be available.
But they haven't had the allocation yet, anyway, right?
We have 8 that are coming in.
Did the people already order?
Yeah.
They already spec'd it all up? Like last night, like a couple of days ago?
Yeah, the first people that were called pretty much were previous owners, and they jumped on it right away.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I won't have any more until February.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. So you got my number, right? So
yeah, I got your number right here. I'll put you in my system, and I'll just, you know, put a note on there to give you a call and I'll give you a call January just to make sure. Maybe if we have extra ones coming in, because I know the way our system works. We sell one, we get two more or something like that. It's based off of a program called SFE. So they only allocate whatever it is based on the amount of sales that we had from the previous year.
No, so. I'm just curious. Is that exactly MSRP or you guys doing over?
We're not doing over MSRP.
Oh, good.
No. We're the first batch that we're getting, the first year that we're getting. I don't think we're doing an addendum on them right now. Because they're allocated and pretty much everyone's trying to jump on them right now. Yeah, we're getting calls like crazy. People wanting to put in a reservation on them, and we just can't because we don't have enough of them that are going to be coming in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you would call and then we'll do the deposit.
Yeah. I can give you a call in January if I haven't like an extra slot, or if I have a list of how many that we're going to get the following month. I can give you a call and let you know that you can put a deposit in one of those, or set an order for one of them.
And how long does it take?
For the order?
Yeah.
It can take anywhere from 6 to 10 weeks for it to get here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not long, man.
No, it doesn't take very long for them to actually physically get here. The thing is, getting, how many are we getting?
Right.
How many are we allowed to order, pretty much?
Right. Okay. Cool, man. That makes sense.
Okay, here, let me grab you my card, just in case.
And this is why I hate dealerships. Just crap. Anyway, guys, hey, look, so it's been a long day, and I just got back pretty late. I thought I make this short clip to close out this video based on today's little adventure. First of all, I want to say that my channel, I'm not really a car geek kind of guy. I just love cars, and I guess I'm a typical brochure buyer, if you will. I love the 0 to 60 numbers and the horsepower numbers and the engine cubic inches, or cubic inch numbers. But I'm not really like, the guy that would put on, a whole geek numbers and all that kind of crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to keep it fun and keep it light, So I'm a little bit tired, so I'm trying to get this message across. I'm just a normal guy who loves cars and learn as I go, kind of guy, and trying to share that with you. It's gonna be a game changer, okay? And it's not a game changer in terms of like performance. It's more like the price ratio, price versus the performance and the options and the equipment you're getting. If you look at the cockpit of the car, I mean, come on, man, that cockpit with dual clutch system that they're talking about, okay, on the transmission, as well as the digital dash, gauge clusters and all that, right? With all that high tech, jet fighter inspired, and me at this point is like, I got the Venador. I love that whole jet fighter thing, and now that it's in this Corvette, they could easily start this car off at 85 grand or 80 grand, but this thing is gonna start off below 60, man. It's a no-brainer, guys. Even if you have like 10 to $15,000 in options, if you're like crazy like me, like love putting carbon fiber and all that kind of stuff, what, 75, 80 grand? This thing can go 0 to 60 below 3 seconds. That's what they're claiming, of course. It's a no-brainer, It's, for me, it's gonna be an everyday. For some people, it might be like, that could be your dream car, and like what Chevy's talking about is an attainable dream car, If that's what's gonna take for you to get moving in the right direction in terms of exotic cars, and that's gonna be your first one, do it. Don't even think about it. That's a steal, man. If that's what's gonna take for you to go in the right direction in life or in business, whatever, and that's what's gonna inspire you, and that's the it's, dude, if you're one of those dudes, you are lucky. Let me tell you, because this car back in the 80s or 90s, forget it, man. It ain't gonna be at this price. Here it is, somehow it's at this price, and somehow they pulled it off. You know, the design of it is like European looking, you know, mid-engine, see-through engine. Come on, man. That is one sweet ass ride. Like I said, based on the price, the equipment, the technology, the whole thing is the whole package. It's a disruptive, game-changing, you know, type of situation we're having here. It's gonna be hard for, you know, companies like Lamborghini and Ferraris, you know, keep whacking people with $300,000, $400,000 cars, $500,000 cars, you know, and not having all these tech. So now the Corvette comes out. It was really the McLaren that kind of started the whole thing, where they're charging a little bit lower, but they're giving you a lot. Same thing here with the Corvette. This Corvette now, C8 Corvette. It's really a game changer, you know, in terms of price versus equipment value and the tech. Like I said, this car could easily be, like I said, start off at 80, 90, you know, it's starting below 60, man. You spec this thing out a little bit, you're at 70, 75, voila, that's your first dream car. If that, you know, you can make that your first dream car. My first dream car was an R8. Actually, you want to go even further, it's a 370Z. I had fun, but if you're that guy, get it. Anyway, man, hit like, subscribe, share the video. You know, let me know, what do you think? I mean, you know, would you get one, or would you rather wait, or do you think this whole thing is like rubbish, stupid? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Let's start the discussion. All right, subscribe, share, like. Pony Diamond, I'm out.